Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to January 1st, 2020. How exciting is this? A whole new decade, a whole new year to start fresh. Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to make your own morning routine because I think and I believe, because I have a great one and I've developed it over the past few years, that a really good morning routine makes a huge difference in not only your day and how your day flows, but also how to get to the goals, the big goals that you're looking to get to. So first, my name is Kendra. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dear Kendra. I'm dedicated to bring you informational and exciting videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays every week. So please subscribe so that you won't miss any of the episodes. We've got some really good interviews coming up with some great folks that are inspiring, so I want to make sure that you don't miss that. So, all right, so let's dive into it. We're creating our morning routine, and as I was saying before, I think for my own transformation in life, my morning routine and having developed a great morning routine has made all the difference in the world for me. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to go about making your own morning routine. And the first thing that I want to talk about is there are 3 things that you want to do before you even start, okay? And I'm sure that you've been working on your goals for 2020. I know I've been doing that over the past few days so that I could start the new year out with some clarity on what my goals are. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take a look at what your goal is. What is your goal this year? What is your life passion goal this year? You can't really get anywhere if you don't know where you're going, right? So you want to do some work on that. And what I did is basically chunked up my goal into 10 pieces, my big goal, and then so that I could take a look and concentrate on each piece. Because if you look at the whole big goal, it sometimes seems really big, especially if you're going for something huge. So if you just chunk it up and just do one piece at a time, it's helpful. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to understand what it is that you're looking for a goal this year so that you can adapt your morning routine to your goal, right? Number 2, you want to make sure you know what your why is. Why are you doing this big goal that you have set? Why, you really need to know, you need to feel the why. You need to know why and think about it, and also think about yourself making that big goal and how it is going to feel when you've gotten to that big goal. So you want to really feel it. You want to put some feeling into this. It really helps when it comes to consistency, because I'm going to be talking about consistency in a little bit. And then the third tip, before we even begin, is please be patient with yourself. Be patient. This is a system. It's taken me a couple of years to actually build a really good morning routine system. You want to stay open-minded because you might have to change things as you go along, and you want to be patient with yourself. If something isn't working out, you can always change it. It's not a big deal, right? So you really want to be patient. All right, so let's dive right into it. So here's how I started my morning routine, and really what I want to talk about is we want to think about first what your morning routine is going to encompass. And I think of it as a circle, and in the middle of the circle is me. Up at the top, I have body and health. On the right side, I have mind and mindset. On the bottom, I have calmness for clarity, so that if my mind is calm and my body is calm, then I will have clarity on what it is I need to do throughout the morning. And then spiritual, or your soul. So it's a circle, and I call it my circle of empowerment. And so my morning routine has all those pieces in it. It has the body and health, the workout, the mindset, calmness and clarity, which is breathing. Mindset is personal development, and then soul or spiritual, which also could be combined with your workout if you're doing a really good yoga routine, which includes the spiritual aspect of it, right? So here's what you want to do first. The first thing you want to do is you want to actually write down and so you're going to need paper and pen for this, and I believe in writing things down anyway, because that really gets it into your mind and it stays in there. So a lot of times if I hear things, I forget it, an hour later. So, but if I have it written down, I can go back to it. So you want to take a look at what your day currently looks like, or your morning. So if you think about the morning routine that you have, when you get up, how does it go? What do you do? Literally what you want to do is you want to take a piece of paper and you want to say, I get up currently at 6. And just do the timeline. What do you do every time you do something in the morning? I take a shower, I eat, I get the kids ready, whatever it is that you do in the morning. And you want to take a look at that and you want to write that down, because in order for you to change that, you need to know where you're at. And also you want to write down what kind of problems are you having with your current morning routine. Maybe you don't have time to work out. Maybe you feel like you're rushing. Maybe you don't have enough energy. So you want to really write down your morning routine that you currently have. Don't make any adjustments to it. Just write it as it is. Be honest with yourself. And you also want to write down how it makes you feel, or what are the things that you're not getting done that you really want to get done, or how does it make you feel throughout the day? Do you feel rushed? Do you not have enough energy? Things like that. The next step is, I would advise picking 1 or 2 things that you want to change about your current morning routine. So maybe it's that you want to start working out. And in order to work out, that means that you're going to have to get up earlier. So we've got 2 things there. So you just want to pick 1 or 2 things to start with, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself and give yourself an opportunity to fail. You want to be able to conquer 1 or 2 things and do it well, and then move on to something else, right? So maybe it's that you need to get up an hour earlier. So what I would do is I would start tomorrow morning getting up, setting your alarm, and practice getting up an hour earlier. And you can do that for a week or so. And do it, make sure you're getting up and get up out of bed. You can also incorporate your workout when you do get up at the same time, if you want to do that. Or you can just start with the getting up part. Sometimes it's hard for some people to get up early in the morning. By the way, after this video, I'm going to go over my morning routine and show you what I do in the morning. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So you want to practice that. You want to do that every single morning, and you want to get into the habit of doing that. And they say a habit takes 21 days to form. So I usually go 30 days. So do this for 30 days. Your body will get used to it. You'll start going to bed a little bit earlier at night, because you're going to be wanting to get up in the morning, and you really want to do that for 30 days, and you can also incorporate the workout in as well. So that's really what you want to do. Once you've conquered that, then you can start on with something else. Maybe in the morning when you get up, you want to read some personal development. YouTube has a lot of great personal development things on it, or you can start reading a book in the morning, or just a few empowering words, or make your own empowering words and stick it up on the wall. You can do that as well. So basically you just want to start out just adding things. And this is what I did. It's taken me a couple of years to really perfect my morning routine. And by the way, I change it now and then. And you also have to adjust to when you travel, because being at home is much different than traveling. You don't have the same things when you're traveling if you're at a hotel, or you may be like I was on a flight for 14 hours and another flight for 4.5 hours and a bus ride for 2.5 hours. So it really messed up my morning routine. But when you're traveling, you just want to do the best you can, and your body will automatically know what to do anyway. That's the cool part about a morning routine. And what this will allow you to do is it'll allow you to take a look at what it is that you're spending your time on in the morning, so that you can put in things that you really want to be spending time on, that will help you focus on your goal, that will help you gain more energy as throughout the day. It's super important to have a great morning routine. Anybody that you know that is successful has a fantastic morning routine. They all get up early in the morning, and they're consistent. And that's the other thing, is being consistent. You wanna be consistent with it. If you reach out to a friend and have them kind of be your buddy in this and have them check in on you, or you can start your own group where you're starting a morning routine group or something to keep yourself consistent. The same goes for weekends. My morning routine is the same 7 days a week. I don't change my very first morning routine at all. It's 7 days a week I do this. And that helps keep the consistency. And if I'm traveling, I just do the best I can with it, and don't really fret about it. So here's my morning routine. I get up at 3:30 in the morning. Now that has evolved over time. I used to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and lately, the past month or so, I've been getting up at 3:30. And part of the reason I'm getting up so early is I love that time of the morning. It's my time for me. It's quiet. Nobody else is up in the whole entire building or neighborhood. But this is my time for me. So what I do when I get up is I usually brush my teeth and my tongue and all that stuff first thing. And then I drink some water, and then I go into a spiritual prayer that I do at 3:40 in the morning. And once I'm done with that, I have a cup of tea. I'm trying to get off caffeine totally. I'm still drinking tea, which has some caffeine in it, but I don't drink coffee anymore unless it's a special occasion, or sometimes in the afternoon I'll have a cup of coffee, rarely though. So caffeine is something that I'm trying to wean myself off from. Then I will go into, right now I'm working on doing the lotus pose, which is difficult for me because I'm not very flexible in my hip area. So I do probably 45 minutes of Qigong, body awakening, and yoga stretching for the hip area, and practice my lotus pose. So that brings me to 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, I start my hour-long flow practice, and flow practice is a workout that involves strength, flexibility, breathing, breath work, Qigong work with the body, a little bit of yoga, and it's an hour long, and I just love it. I do the same workout every day, and I've been getting better and better at it, and I'm lean and fit. The breath work is amazing. I feel relaxed afterwards, and that is done by Mike Chang, so you can find him on YouTube. It's a free workout, and you just follow along what he does. It's really, really cool. I've been doing it for about a month now, and I notice a huge difference in my calmness throughout the day, and also for me to be able to connect to my body if I'm in a stressful situation, or if I notice I keep a lot of tension here, and I'll notice that I'm clenching my jaw if I'm driving down the road, and I can literally, I notice it and I just unclench it. So I'm able to really work my body throughout the day and stay as calm and clear and present as I can. And it's a great workout to start and to try. It's for all fitness levels. It doesn't cost anything. You don't need any equipment or anything like that. So once that's done, that brings me into 6 o'clock, and then I will usually have some breakfast at that point, and maybe about a half an hour after that. I usually just take some time and, just kind of pick up and not really do much, just, maybe do a few things for myself. But here's the key: from the time I get up till 7 o'clock, and this is something new for me that I'm trying, I don't touch my phone. I don't touch my electronics. I don't go on Facebook. I may pull up a video because I have to watch a video on my tablet to do my workout, but I do not go onto Facebook or Instagram until 7 o'clock. I give myself that time, because what happens to me, and I'm sure it happens to you too, is once I get onto my phone, I start scrolling, and then I'm on my phone for a half hour, 45 minutes looking at other people's stuff. And I don't really, I have so much other things that I want to get done. So I do a little bit of that later on, but I don't touch my phone until 7 o'clock. And so far it's worked out for me. I've been doing that the past few days, and I really love it because I'm staying present in myself and really taking care of myself in the morning, so that I can have a really good day. And then from there on, I will post my workout video, and then I will take a shower and start my work day. I work at home, so I'm pretty fortunate about that. And then I'll work throughout the day, doing things like this, my YouTube video. But anyway, really, I think, again, I'll just say that my morning routine, and I think this will be true for you too, because it has worked for me, has been the biggest catalyst in the change of myself throughout the past couple of years. So it's enabled me to make big decisions and to stay on my goals and to move forward and to really spend my time wisely. Do I have days where this doesn't all work out that way? Absolutely. But most days I'm in this routine, and so this is how you this is how you set up your own morning routine. And basically, it's about trial and error. You just want to try it out. If it doesn't work out, then you can adjust it. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that whatever you're doing for a morning routine is in line with your goals. So you want to have alignment with your goals, with your morning routine, and that's what's going to get you success. Thank you so much for watching today. If this has been helpful to you, please hit the like button below, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I really appreciate it. Send it to friends and family so that they can subscribe as well. I'm so happy to have you here. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching today, and stay tuned for the next episode. I think we're doing an interview. So make sure you subscribe so that you can see that interview coming up. Love you guys. Have a great day, and Happy New Year.